Hello everybody and welcome to another New England Patriots update. Let's take a break from the Patriots now and go around the league. Our first prediction will be the Bears and Broncos. John Fox faces his former team along with a new starter, Brock Osweiler. Peyton Manning on the bench hurt, so Osweiler will get his first start with his team. Broncos need to keep Osweiler upright and the offense needs to move. While the Bears, on the other hand, need to try and tear this defense apart with Alshon Jeffrey and Martellus Bennett, their top weapons. Also, try to get the best out of Matt Forte in the run game. Prediction, the Broncos can't score. They've had trouble scoring. The Bears win 21-10. Chiefs at Chargers, a divisional matchup. The keys to the game for the Chiefs, to keep Rivers flustered, to get their big money receiver Maclin involved. And for the Chargers, you got to get Melvin Gordon in there. You drafted him first round for a reason. He's there. He's your number one back. Catch out of the backfield. Run out of the backfield. Cover Maclin. Contain Kelsey. It won't be enough for the Chargers, as I predict the Chiefs will win this game 19-13. 49ers at Seahawks. This is a matchup always fun to look forward to. For the 49ers, they have to keep their new starting quarterback Gabbert comfortable. Receivers must get open against the secondary and contain Russell Wilson. While the Seahawks have to get Jimmy Graham more involved, the Legion of Boom must communicate better. My prediction, the Seahawks are at home, so it's pretty much obvious that they'll have an advantage. 28-17 Seahawks. Buccaneers at Eagles, a matchup of offensive weapons, running backs, and wide receivers. For the Buccaneers, Winston to Mike Evans. Shut down Jordan Matthews, shut down Murray, Sproles, and Matthews. Big trio there, needs to go. The Eagles need to figure out how to use their running backs. Can't stress that enough. Keep Mark Sanchez comfortable. He is awful under pressure. Evans versus Maxwell is a matchup to watch. Eagles win 34-17. The Texans versus the Jets. One of the best receivers in the NFL going up against the best corner in the NFL. That is the matchup to watch. Hopkins versus Revis. This matchup will dictate on which man can get the upper hand. Jonathan Joseph and Kevin Johnson must be at full form against Marshall and Decker, and Fitzpatrick must be on point with his former team. I believe the Jets will win this one, as Houston still has quarterback problems. 21-13. This Cowboys versus Dolphins matchup will see the return of Tony Romo. The Cowboys need to work on getting him acclimated and back into the system, and that will be the key. Not to mention Dez Bryant being incorporated against this Dolphins defense. Dolphins need to stop Bryant, get to Romo, and Tannehill needs to cut down on his mistakes. He already has 9 interceptions this season. The Cowboys will win this game 38-21. Keep making Carr look like a superstar. That's what these Raiders need to do against the Detroit Lions at Ford Field. They need to get to Stafford. Khalil Mack will be a huge difference in this game. If you contain Megatron, Tate, and Ebron, you will be in good shape. If the Lions contain Cooper and protect Stafford, they will be in good shape as well. However, the Raiders are the better team. They will win 31-23. Rams at Ravens. Case Keenum, their new starting quarterback after they bench Nick Foles, a man they traded Sam Bradford for. Todd Gurley, the obvious X factor in this game, with the Ravens needing to get wide receiver Kamar Aiken involved with Steve Smith out of commission for the year. Contain Todd Gurley and make Case Keenum uncomfortable. It's not going to be enough for the Ravens as their defense has struggled. Rams win 21-13. Redskins at Panthers. Yes, we do not censor anything. We say Redskins here. Redskins contain Cam Newton, and you have to score, score, and score. Run Matt Jones, not Alfred Morris. Give it to the hot hand, and you'll be in good shape there. Panthers, give Cam Newton space. Take advantage of that weak defensive line with Terrence Knighton out. And pressure Kirk Cousins. The Panthers move on to 10-0 and win this game 28-10. Colts at Falcons. Now, this is an interesting game to predict. On the Falcons side, they need to be consistent in all 4 quarters. I don't know what's going on down there, but apparently they believe a game is only played in the 4th quarter. Not true. 4 quarters, 60 minutes, that's how you win a football game. Devontae Freeman needs to be more involved after his hot start, along with Roddy White, who has seen a decline in production. Is it because of the new offensive coordinator? Is it because Matt Ryan simply isn't looking his way? Unknown reasons. But he needs to get more involved. Colts, give Hasselbeck time in the pocket with Vic Beasley on the outside. Run Frank Gore, establish a run game, and stop the Falcons' passing attack. One name comes to mind, that's Julio Jones. If you stop Julio Jones, you take away half of this offense. However, I do believe that the Falcons get back on track after the bye week. They win this game 34-17. Shout out to my brother who is in Atlanta. Stop Randall Cobb. That's what Vikings cornerbacks Terrence Newman and Xavier Rhodes have to say in their sleep coming up this Sunday. Pressure Aaron Rodgers and score. Outscore this team. And the Packers need to figure out what's wrong with the offense. Get Cobb open, contain Diggs plus the receiving core. They've got a few lethal weapons in there. Mike Wallace can go deep. Kyle Rudolph is a good tight end, great red zone target. And get Bridgewater out of the pocket, get him uncomfortable. It's the same for new quarterbacks, rookies and second-year quarterbacks. The Vikings continue their hot win streak, and they gain sole supremacy of the NFC North with a win over the Packers, 28-24. Bengals at Cardinals, primetime game between 2 Super Bowl contenders. The Cardinals need to rush Dalton, cover A.J. Green and Eifert religiously. Green versus Patrick Peterson is a matchup to watch, corner versus receiver. Gain an early lead and make the Bengals uncomfortable. Bully them. The Bengals need to make sure that they have the good Dalton because the bad Dalton only got you 6 points last week. Establish the play action and run game with Giovanni Bernard and Jeremy Hill. And the deciding factor will be whether Michael Floyd will play. And if Michael Floyd and John Brown play, I believe the Cardinals will win 30-20. However, if they do not play, the Bengals will win 28-13.